Welcome to your daily crypto news. So before we jump into the news and the markets today, let's go ahead, take a pause break, hit that subscribe button, follow us on the channel. We've got a contest. I'll put the details above. Make sure you enter the contest. You've only got a few days left. We're going to announce the winner on Monday. So jumping into the markets today, we're up a little bit. It's really sad when $376 billion is up. So that's definitely not where I want the markets to be. Bitcoin dominance is down just a little bit at 37.4%. Everything pretty much are winners right now. Tether down just a hair. Eternity, which is down just a hair. We're going to be doing a review on that right after this video. So everything pretty much in the top 100 are up for the most part. So Binance Coin, we'll talk about that, why it's up 22%. It was as high as, I believe, 25%. Populous, Vechain, Decred, Zcash, they all had big pumps today. So we will take a look at the losers, Mithril, which we'll also be talking today in a coincidence. Veritasium, Digix DAO, Bitcoin Private, Dogecoin, Archain. But, only one over a 5% loser. So today has not been that bad for the markets. They've been recovering a little bit after we dipped last night into the 7s, which was a nightmare in my opinion. I don't want to go back to the 7s. I want to go back up around 10. So we'll see how long that will take. And, maybe some news today that could affect that. So Apple Steve Wozniak dumps Facebook and thinks Ethereum could be the new Apple. So basically he was speaking at a conference, the We Are Developers Tech Conference, and he made a lot of waves, basically saying that he believes that Ethereum could be the next Apple. He loves their platform. He loves that you can build on it. In this article, it talks about how Steve Jobs was the marketing face, but Steve Wozniak was actually the technology guru behind Apple originally. So for him to come out and say this about Ethereum, I think that bodes pretty well. I think the Chinese rankings that we also just did a video on, you can see in that as well, Ethereum was ranked number 1. So that's good news. Also, Steve Wozniak closed his Facebook page. This is a trend we're going to see continue. There's whole posts and videos on how to do this and how to unplug your life from Facebook. I think Facebook is in for a very bumpy year. But of course, at least it does have Instagram to help pick it up because I don't think Instagram is going anywhere anytime soon. So let's look at Vechain. We've talked a lot about the Vechain Thor blockchain. I actually did not know that they're going to be coming out with ICOs on it, and they've announced their first one. So their first ICO on the Vechain Thor platform is going to be called Player, Plair. That's obviously a play on the word player. That's a lot of plays. But anyways, so we are pleased to announce the first ICO Player that will be completed on the Vechain Thor blockchain. As with other upcoming projects, Vechain is committed to provide its full support on advising startups to launch ICOs on our blockchain. So let's look at the actual Player website, and it sums up pretty much in the first sentence what I believe it's trying to do. So it says, the separation between the reality of gamers and the real life are blurring. So much so that the gaming marketplace is underserved at the root level, the gamers themselves. So basically what they're trying to do is really put the gamers at the forefront of this project. The initial development phase, they're going to talk about gaming. They're going to watch others game, playing games in fun and stimulating ways, which I'll be interested to see how they do that. The way I kind of envision it is almost like Pokemon Go, how it seemed when you were looking at your phone that you could see the Pokemon in front of you, even though it wasn't really there. Kind of a verge between almost virtual reality, game playing, and actual reality. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here. So you can read more about this in the links below. We'll put all of them down underneath in the video information. The second development phase, it says Player Platform will be transformed into a platform with open source development tools and APIs where the community can engage in D-app development for the purpose of bridging the virtual gaming life and real life. So once again, just trying to blur that line even more between reality and games. I don't know if it's a good thing, but I know it's probably going to be a popular thing. So let's look at Tether. We warn you guys about Tether all the time, and today they just went off printing some money again. So they printed $250 million worth in a Tether grant, and that means that now the total number of Tethers is up to 277 billion. I made a joke earlier on Twitter where I told someone I was heavily invested in this and hoped it would moon. It's obviously not going to moon. So Tether is it's a stable coin, so it's supposed to always be paired with $1 of value. If it gets over $1 or under $1 in value, you need to watch out. If you have Tether, you need to untether it. But today the markets really recovered or started recovering when Tether announced this. And so it brings up a very interesting point, which is some suggest that Tether has been using their token is a way to manipulate the price of cryptocurrencies. So it makes you wonder if, and this is the dirty secret of the crypto game, there always seems to be insider trading. There always seems to be ways for these companies to manipulate cryptocurrency into fattening their own pockets, if you will. Like, look at the Verge and Pornhub announcement. So if you were Pornhub and you knew this announcement was coming, then you could have invested in Verge, and as the news was coming up, then you could have dumped it. Same thing with Coinbase has obviously been in trouble for insider trading with Bitcoin Cash, as obviously a lot of people that work there knew what was going on there. So since the anonymous nature of cryptocurrency exists, it would be very easy for someone to do insider trading without letting their boss know. So it makes it really hard to track what's really going on. It makes you think that maybe Tether, there's people there that, they're involved with Bitfinex. And I can go ahead and tell you, if you dig deep in the story, Tether has a deep, dark secret and a past. Maybe I'll do a video on it one day. A lot of conspiracies around Tether. And so this wouldn't surprise me if they were doing that just to be able to pump Bitcoin up a little bit, or the markets up, so they could make some money. And I don't know who they would be, but it does stand to reason that we will question that. So Binance doubles referral commission for holders of 500 Binance coins. So if you have 500 Binance coins, which right now would be somewhere around in the area of $7,000, you will be able to earn twice as much on your referral link for Binance. It goes from 20% to 40%. But if you do a lot of trading on Binance, you know that those fees are extremely minimal. You don't even feel it when you make a purchase. Maybe if you're a whale and you buy $1 million worth of something on there, maybe you do. But for me, I don't even notice, the difference of a couple pennies or a few cents off of a trade. And so I have a referral link. I've got 5 people. I have a referral link down below. You guys sign up and earn me a nickel. I'd appreciate it. I'll try not to spend it in one place. But anyways, the point is the referral program there is really hard to make money. I'll tell you the people who are making money with the Binance referral link. It's not YouTubers, because Crypto Daily said on his video today that even he's only made $400 in like a year on it. And he has over 100,000 subscribers. So YouTubers aren't making money with it. There are some websites that basically the whole point of them is a tutorial on how to buy crypto. And if you like Google, how to buy X, Y, or Z, then they'll come up, and they all have referral links in it. And those are the people that are making the money. So if you've made a lot of money with your Binance referral link, I would love to hear your story. So maybe even interview you. So drop your story below in the comments if you're interested in that, because I just don't even see how it's possible to make money. And I'm definitely not going to put 500 Binance coins in my Binance wallet just for the sake of being able to earn an extra nickel per month. So that is what caused the pump today. That people were excited about this, obviously. So the price jumped up quite a bit today, up to 25%, as we saw in the biggest gainers of the day. John McAfee now charging $500,000 per tweet. Next month, it's $1 million. He says that every month he's going to double it. So he says, I don't care what you think or whatever, or whether you trust me or whatever. Why could I give whatever it says there? I care what my clients think, who are willing to double my fee each month. Next month, I will double again to 1 million per tweet. You are powerless to alter this. How does that make you feel? So there's a part of me that thinks that John McAfee is really bad for crypto, but I always just shove that deep down inside because I love John McAfee. So I can't make up my mind on John McAfee. On one hand, I think he's good for crypto. He brings a lot of publicity. On the other hand, he is full of shills, but yet he seems to be super personable. I mean, I've seen him respond to people's tweets that I know. He's got a huge account, and he likes to get personal with people, and I think that he's a very interesting character. So overall, I think he's good for crypto, even though he is a shiller, if you will. I think still he's got his own unique thing that he brings to the game in cryptocurrency, and I don't know if he'll get $1 million per tweet, especially not in this market. Maybe if the markets turn around, he could. But it's very interesting. So let's talk about Mithril versus STEEM It. We just did a review on Steem. You can check that out on our coin review playlist. Mithril we've talked about many times. Haven't actually done a full review on it. They're basically both decentralized social media. So I didn't know this, but Mithril already does have a platform out. It's called Lit. So the difference between Lit and like the Steem It platform is that on Lit, things only exist on there for 24 hours. It posts stories, whatever. Nothing stays on there permanently. So it's going to be hard for people to dig through old posts or whatever to find stuff maybe you said that may bar you from getting a job, or pictures you don't want out there or whatever. The only way someone would be able to get that would be through taking a screenshot or something like that, which is, the chance of that is pretty low unless you have a lot of followers. So the picture here, it shows someone has 246,000 followers. I don't know if anyone on this app has that. And I'm thinking about checking this app out. The problem with these decentralized social medias that are coming out right now is no one else I know is on it. Like, I got the app that goes with Mixin and the Mixin Messenger app, and nobody I know has it. So how am I even going to use it? So I think that's the big thing, is getting people to start to use these. It'll be interesting to see if one of these decentralized social media apps becomes the next in-app for teenagers or, middle schoolers or whatever. So it'll be really interesting to see if Lit can take hold. So that is one of the main differences between Mithril and STEEM. But you can read this article down in the video information below. So look at PIVX. So PIVX, the secure PIVX masternode tool, is a software to securely manage multiple PIVX masternodes while keeping the collateral safely stored on Ledger Nano S hardware wallets. So you can get that on GitHub. I'll put the link to this tweet down below also, so you can check that out. So let's take a look at PIVX. It is currently ranked at number 66 on coinmarketcap.com, and it's one I'm starting to hear a lot about. Of course, it's in the top 100, so that would make sense. We pretty much, hear those quite a bit more than the lower cap coins. But this one seems to be one that people are very bullish on. So none of this is financial advice, of course. But I was looking into it a little bit. I like the supply. It's only got 56 million. That's a good number to me. And for it to have 56 million and only be at $4, if this were to go on a bull run, I think you could make some money on it. So you can check down below and get the website link and go do some research on this coin, because, like I said, it's becoming more popular. A lot of people are starting to talk about it, and I haven't seen anybody say anything negative about it. So maybe this one down the line will be one we do a review on. We've got a lot in the pipelines right now, as I say all the time. So trying to get those out as fast as possible and, see if we can educate the community on what I want to do. Every coin in the top 100. And, then go on from there with some smaller market cap coins. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to click that like button, smash it, hit the subscribe button, enter our contest. And until next time, that was your Daily Crypto News.